I'm
Good.
I'm good.
I'm good. So Wally, I read a little bit about you, and you're sort of from a rough and tumble neighborhood,
Yeah.
where ping pong is usually the way kids climb out of that kind of environment, right?
No, definitely not.
How did ping pong play such an important part in your life?
Well, when I was younger, I used to be into a lot of things. Oh, but first I just want to make one correction.
Sure.
I play international table tennis for USA, so I play pro tour, like as you
Okay.
would with tennis, like US Open, China Open, Korea, Japan, all the other countries.
Mhm.
So I never played Olympics. I just
Okay.
play international competition, which is pro tour for USA.
Okay.
Yeah, which is actually, to me, it's much higher. But anyway.
Well, you get from the amateurs into the pros. And
Yeah,
then-
right to the pros.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway,
Yeah. So what is the neighborhood? What part of town?
I
are you
grew
from?
up in Marlboro Projects. So
Mhm.
that's like between Bensonhurst and Coney Island.
And so you're the Mike Tyson of ping pong.
Yeah. Exactly.
And so, what did you have, like a ping pong table at the house?
No. Actually, I didn't start playing ping pong until I was about maybe 20 years old, between 19 and 20. So I was into a lot of, just a lot of trouble. I'm not gonna say
Mhm.
all the stuff, but I was
Sure.
into a lot of bad things. I mean, you could just imagine what it was. And even at 20 years old, I was still like going down totally wrong path, just like ruining my life. And I played a lot of sports, and I used to shoot pool. And one day I went into a pool hall, and I had this brand new pool stick, and I thought I was really good. And I got hustled for some money,
Mm-hmm.
and I got really upset, and I broke the pool stick, which was by mistake. And then there was some Asian guys who were playing ping pong at the pool hall. So I asked them, hey, could I get a hit? Because I was just angry. I just wanted to do something.
Right.
And it was like, yeah, have you played before? I said never. And so they gave me the racket. Just out of anger, I just ripped the ball. They hit it, and I ripped it on the table, and it went on. And it was like, whoa, do you play? And I was like, nah, I never played before. I did play tennis. And it was like, well, there's this table tennis club that you can go to. And at the time, it was on 50th Street, 11th Avenue. And then I said, all right, I'll go check it out. So I went down there to check it out, and nobody would play with me. Because you got a picture. I'm this guy from the hood,
Mhm.
wearing the bandana. And nobody would play anything with me. Everybody was like, oh, I'm tired. My girlfriend's coming. My mom's coming. And then 5 minutes later, they played with someone else. So then I was like, all right, this sport, I want to play this sport. So then I started finding other places to play. And to make a long story short, at a period of time, this guy came to me. He was from Israel. He said, listen, I'll pay you just to hit with me. And I wasn't good. And I was like, all right, it's cool, I can
Practice
hit
with
you.
the guy,
Yeah,
yeah.
practice with the guy, And the guy would pay me $20 here, $20 there. And then the guy was like, listen, I want you to come to my house. I have a house near Hunter, and my family lives there, and you can give my family lessons. And I was like, all right. So I went down there, and so, I established a kind of like really cool relationship with the guy. Then the guy came after I think it was after 6 months. The guy was like, listen, I know you really want to learn the sport. I have a connection in Germany, and I'm going to pay for you to go to Germany to
Wow.
learn table tennis.
Great.
Yeah, and then that was the
How
first
long ago
time
was that?
That was about 9 years ago, and that was the first time I left the country, which is actually in 2001,
To go play ping pong.
to go play ping pong, actually to learn ping pong.
That's amazing. For those of you who are interested in Wally, his website is whoiswallygreen.com, and it's interesting to look at Wally because he's got, right now, his hair is short, cut with what looks like Spider-Man webbing, dyed yellow, very short hair, and you always go with a different kind of do like that? It looked like good branding, if you ask me.
Yeah. The style changes, the design changes, but
Mhm.
normally it's always orange. But this time it was yellow because of Halloween, so
Mhm.
that the black light would pick it up.
And I met Wally last week at Spin NYC, which is a ping pong club in New York City at a benefit for the Carol Baldwin Breast Cancer Research Fund. Tell us a little bit about Spin NYC. We're going to go into a break in a couple seconds and we'll come back a little bit more. But just briefly, what is Spin NYC?
Spin New York is a great place where you could go and actually play ping pong and have fun. You can have lunch there. We have a restaurant. We have a full bar, and it's just a great social networking place over ping pong. It's really cool.
It's really beautiful. We walk in there and just see all the balls bouncing around and people going around with nets, scooping them up and refilling baskets. You don't have to bend over to pick up a ball.
Yeah, you don't have to pick up your own balls.
It's really fun. We're on Valerie's New York here on WOR 710. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll continue with Wally Green, and we'll also feature Valerie's Buzz, so don't go far. So,
Nightmare.
I guess, we only got like 3 minutes.